Alright folks, what's going on? I know it's been a long minute since that last one, but I'm back. Jump right into it though. Apologize for the long wait. Today we making chicken cocovan. Alright? Basically I got the chicken here. See my chicken. Show you everything you need. Chicken, got some mushrooms, got 2 onions, bacon. You're not gonna use all that bacon. Carrots, chicken broth, some bread. Alright. Cut for a minute, get everything prepared. We're gonna jump right into it. Alright, I'm back. You see I got the bacon here. I'll cut it up for you in little pieces, then it's gonna go into this hot pot I got, this hot pan. Let me cut this up for you first. We're gonna start cutting it up. We ain't gonna use that whole thing of bacon, like I said. Just gonna use a little bit of that. We just want that for the flavor, you dig? Alright, you're gonna use about that much of it. Matter of fact, I like bacon. We're gonna use a little more. Alright, cut that up there. Alright, cool. Now, alright, I'm gonna hit pause again and get it into this pan. Let me cut on my oven.
I meant to say stove.
Alright, let me see. Alright, y'all got it now. Just throw this into a to my cast iron. Pardon me. Get a spoon. And basically you want to cook this down. You want to use that grease, because that's what the chicken is going to go in. Alright, we're going to let this pot get nice and hot. Let me cut again for a minute. I'll be right back in a minute. Alright, it's getting there. You want to cook this until it's nice and crispy. And then you want to take it out. You want to save that for later, because it's going to go back into the dish. Understand? Alright, so I'm going to cut back. Let it get nice and crispy. Okay, you see how that's nice and crispy? I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to take this out the pan and set that to a side. See how I switched from my spoon to a spatula? That's good right there. Alright, I'm going to take that out. Put it to a side. We're going to move on to the next step. Okay, now on to the chicken. We're just going to season this with some salt and pepper. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Some salt and pepper. Alright, put some salt in there. I don't cook with a lot of salt. And plus the cooking wine going to have salt in it anyway. Just mix this up here. That's all you're going to do. Salt and pepper. And it's going to go into that pan. Let me wash my hands for a minute. Alright, remember that bacon grease? We're going to save that grease. This is what we're going to cook the chicken in. I got some legs and thighs here. Throw them bad boys up in there. We're going to brown those on both sides. And then we're going to set that to a side. Then we're going to move over to the next step after that. Move them bad boys over. Now we got one more. Alright, I'm going to brown that. And we're going to come back. And you know, you're going to see that. Let's see if it's brown yet. Not quite brown how I want it, so I'm going to make it a little browner and then flip it over. Okay, I turned them. They're nice and brown. I'm going to let the other side get brown a little bit. I'm going to take those off, pardon me. Take that off. Then we're going to move on to the mushrooms and the carrots and the onions and all that. Alright, let me get my plate. Turn that off. Get my plate. Take that chicken out. Sizzling all over the place. As you can see, I'm gonna let that pan cool down a bit before I put the other stuff in there. Alright, we're back. Had to let that cool off a little bit. Add those onions in there. Add some of those mushrooms. They already sliced. I found them in the market. Already sliced and cleaned and everything, so you ain't gotta do nothing to them. That's 8 ounces right there. Just throw the whole thing in there. And to avoid cutting the carrots up, I bought the baby, what is this here? Petite baby cut carrots. See that? Just throw that in there. A couple of those. You know what I mean? I wish y'all could smell this. This here smell good. Alright, that's it. I'm going to let that saute a little bit. And then we're going to move on. Oh, and by the way, this onions and stuff, that went straight into that bacon grease, by the way. Oh yeah, and I forgot. Add a little salt and pepper. Not much. Not much. Just a little salt and pepper. Boom. Alright, before I add the wine, I'm going to add a little bit of butter. Not much. See that there? A little bit of butter. And then I'm going to add some flour too. That'll help it get thick. Hold on a minute. Let me get my flour ready. Regular all-purpose flour. Couple scoops. You see my spoon. Just put one more in there. Not much. That's it. Don't go crazy, people. Do not go crazy with that. Just a couple scoops. That's it. We'll mix that in there. Then when we come back, I'm going to add that wine. Alright, I'm back. I got some Holland House red cooking wine. I'm going to just dump that in there. You know, people say that you should cook with wine that you drink. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know. I poured the whole thing, by the way. I don't know. That's 16 ounces. I don't know nothing about drinking wine because I don't drink wine. So that's why I use the cooking wine, but it's going to come out just as well. I drink vodka. I'm a vodka man. Effing to be exact. Yo, Fifth, cut me a check for that one. You show off my other
Yo, seriously, somebody shoot this to 50. Yo, I need a check for that, you know what I mean? Yo, send that to 50.
Nothing to do with the video, by the way. I just want to show off my vodka. Alright, we're going to let this simmer for a couple minutes. Then I'm going to throw that chicken in there, and that's going to go in the oven. By the way, I almost forgot my chicken broth. Messing with that effing vodka. Add the chicken broth to that. See, y'all messing me up, YouTube land. But that's alright. Add about half of that. That's 32 ounces. Just add half of that, not much. And let that simmer, then we want to add the chicken. Alright. Got this going on here. See, it's simmering. Remember the bacon? Go ahead and put that back in there. Now we're going to add the chicken. Boom. Yeah, boy, it's coming together now. Yes, sir. Pour that juice up in there too. Why not? Alright, I'm going to let this simmer for like 5 minutes, and then it's going to go straight in the oven for about an hour or until it's done. How about that? Alright, I'm going to hit pause for a minute and let that simmer for like 5 minutes. Alright, I brought that to a nice boil. Now this is gonna go right in this oven. I got the oven preheated to about 350, 375. That's going in there. And that's gonna go for about an hour. Cut that off. Show y'all that. See that there? That's gonna go right in the oven. Alright, so I see y'all in an hour.
Actually, it was about 45
Okay.
minutes. 45 minutes
Alright,
to
I'm
be
gonna pull
exact.
that out the oven so you can check that out. Oh wow, that looks good. Look at that. Just baste the top. Man, it smells delicious. I can't wait to taste that. I'll show y'all how that look in a minute. In a plate. Man, this looks good. Alright, let's try this bad boy. Let me try this right here. That's good. Okay, that's it. And that's all. Here you have it. Chicken cocovan. This is slamming. Oh wow, let me dip it in there. This is good right there. You really taste the cooking wine in there. You can taste the bacon. Got the mushrooms, carrots, onions, and all that. But anyway, there you have it. You know what I'm saying? Hit like, subscribe to my channel. You know what I mean? You can catch me on Instagram at chef_VES or Chef Papa Bear. That's it. That's all. So then I'm gonna keep these joints coming. There you have it. I don't pause for a minute. Wow, I gotta get in it. This is slamming. I'm gonna show y'all another shot of this right here. So you see how it look, and I'm gonna go ahead and bust this down. Enough of this talk.
Actually, I don't show y'all how it look. I ended up eating it. It was that delicious. So I know what this is.
I see all the comments. Keep them coming. I love it. Know what I mean, keep it coming. Thanks for the support. All right, we out.